Okay, what's up, Facebook family? Let me make sure that this actually works. Gosh dang it, Zuckerberg. It just doesn't like me going live. This guy. Okay, great. It actually worked. I've been trying to go live for half an hour. Let me get that off. Hey, what's up, guys? Saturday afternoon. Hopefully you are doing well. And this is, I feel like there's an echo. I'm actually in my house right now, and I brought my computer home. Doing some work this weekend. Going to be working on some clients' funnels here in just a little bit. But yeah, this is as quiet as it gets in my house. We have, my wife and I, we have a 4-year-old and an almost 2-year-old. And I didn't think it was humanly possible to have 2 children sound like a herd of buffalo 24/7. I mean, it is loud, right? And so they're actually at a birthday party, hopefully getting all the energy out. They could be having sweets and all that kind of stuff and come back geeked out of their minds. Who knows? Either way, today I want to talk to you about something that we shared in a training recently, which is the dose formula. And it's the thing that your followers are literally asking for. They want these things, and it can be created methodically, scientifically, strategically. And the dose is really an acronym for some chemicals in the brain. So D is dopamine, O oxytocin, S serotonin, E endorphins. You can literally manufacture all of those feel-good chemicals within the mind of your following, your consumer base, your patients. Right? And the way you're going to do that is specifically for D, we look for hits of dopamine, right? And it's the chemical of addiction. And typically we get that addiction in form of distraction, which could be how you find this video on a Saturday afternoon, right? But it gets a hit of dopamine, a distraction. And typically it's just consuming content. That's why social media platforms are so relevant right now, because we're all looking for a distraction, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Pinterest, you name it. We're all looking for that hit of dopamine in the form of a distraction, and we consume content, right? So that's what the whole scrolling scenario is. So how are you going to give that to your following? You got to be on the platform, and you got to be saying something, not just putting pictures. You got to talk to them. And when you're talking to them and giving them real valuable content, teaching them something, yeah, they're consuming your content. It is a distraction. You're giving them a hit of dopamine. That's great. It's a win-win. They get to learn something. You got the hit of dopamine. It's all great. O is oxytocin. It's the chemical of connection. This is the hardest one to get. It's the one we desire the most. It's the one that we will give up religion for, relationships. We will basically do anything and everything to actually acquire this chemical. And this is the one that makes you want to procreate. I mean, this is the one that we want the most. And it's the chemical of connection, right? So you can actually get a huge hit of oxytocin when you buy something. So if you want to hit oxytocin, right? My wife wants a hit of oxytocin. What does she do? She goes to Target, right? This is a real scenario, right? She goes to Target. She'll buy something. There's that connection. She feels connected to the object in a way, whether it's for her or for someone else, it doesn't matter, right? And so we all do this. I'm not throwing my wife under the bus. I'm giving you an example because we all know what it's like to go and buy something that we desire, right? And that's something that we can give to our patients. You say, well, I sell the adjustment in the clinic during patient hours. How can they connect to you other than the adjustment? Content. Posting. And so you're not just giving them the hit of dopamine, you're giving them the hit of oxytocin. They feel connected to you. So when they connect with you, so you're making a video on your page or really your group, make a Facebook group. You need to be publishing right now. Why are you not publishing? It's been almost 2 weeks since that training. Why are you not publishing? You've got to be publishing. And they want that hit of oxytocin. You want to be able to connect with them. They want to connect with you. So they're going to start watching your stuff. Then they're going to start commenting, reply. Let them feel connected to you. That's a good thing. It shows that we are human and we have human connection virtually. That's an awesome thing. S is serotonin. So now we're talking significance, status, identity. So their identity, they take on a new identity when they jump into your tribe, your following, right? It's what they're wearing on their chest. I'm a health hacker now, right? I'm a biohacker, or whatever the thing is. So it's something that they would want to wear and take on as an identity, right? And you can give that to them through what? Posting in a group, and they change their identity because they say, I've never been healthy and now I'm actually getting healthy. I am a health advocate. That's an identity. You can cause that identity crisis and that identity shift for them. The identity crisis, identity shift when buying something happens at the checkout. They're going through an identity crisis thing. I can't not have this. I have to buy, right? It's literally going through an identity crisis. It's smaller in scale in terms of what we may perceive of identity crisis, but they're literally going through that. And they're getting a hit of serotonin, boom. Oxytocin, boom. They're probably distracted with the purchase, dopamine, right? And then endorphins, they had to actively go to the store. Boom, you can hit that with a purchase. That's why a place like Target is going to be very, very successful. So how do you do that online? Well, you can get them to comment and like and share and those kinds of things. That's them actively moving. It doesn't have to be a huge step. It has to be just a little bitty step. Boom, hit of endorphins, right? You can give them status, identity. You can connect with them. You can give them a distraction. You can stimulate all four chemicals, dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphins with what? One thing, publishing, posting videos. You say, what are you going to talk about? Are you kidding? How much do you geek out when it comes to health stuff, right? Some big pharma comes out with something. I bet you have an opinion on it, right? Share it. Somebody else is going to have the same opinion as you. There are people that aren't going to have the same opinion as you. You don't want to talk to them anyway. Get out of here. Bye, right? But there are people that want to follow you. What are you going to talk about? It's everywhere. And here's the thing. Publication is what creates public opinion. Publication. So what creates public opinion? Publications. So what was creating it way back 100 years ago? So you have the radio 100 years ago, newspaper. So what's creating public opinion? Belief. Publications. And the only way you can create that public opinion and even belief is by publishing. Why aren't you publishing? So I say that on the Saturday afternoon to happily and lovingly encourage you. Please publish. Please publish for your following. Go make a freaking Facebook group right now. Add people to it and put some videos in there and share with them your belief system. And if they don't like it, say, look, I can say what I want. This is my group, right? And so the people that stick around actually care about what you have to share. And they'll even guide you. They'll start asking you questions. And when they're asking questions, they may ask about another topic. So what are you going to make your next video about? Boom, you have another one. How cool is that? You don't have to know the end. You just need to know where your next step is. You're focused way too much on, hey, where's the outcome? What's this going to end up looking like? No. What is your next step? What is the next thing you need to do right now? Not 3 weeks from now, right now. What is the next step you need to take? What is the next thing you need to share? What is the next thing you need to learn? What is the next thing you need to share for your community? Focus on that. That's it. Make the group, share some posts, create some dose. Your following is going to love it. They're absolutely going to love it. So on the Saturday afternoon, that's exactly what I wanted to share. I hope you're posting. If you have any questions about publishing online, social media, drop it in the comments section below. And the reason I say that, the more people that see comments on here, it may spark questions for them, and we can really create some great dialogue at the end of these videos. Hope you enjoyed this. We'll see you on the next live.